movers just left. They were so speedy. I'm gonna have to tag them. Oh, sorry, baby. You wanna go outside? One last time, okay. The movers just left and I'll have to tag them because if you live in Austin, we made it a point to hire the exact same movers that we had when we were moving here that helped unload us when we got to Austin because they were so speedy, so efficient, so nice, just truly the best. When we were moving from Dallas to Austin, our movers in Dallas were not great and it took forever, but these guys were so speedy. We're ahead of schedule right now. However, the only issue is the guys were so speedy. It's like almost 1 o'clock. However, we did not quite get everything. So not everything fit in the truck. And so Grant is gonna come back tomorrow. We thought about getting a trailer for me to drive, but I don't trust myself pulling a trailer. And I was like, asked Grant, I was like, if you think I can pull a trailer, I'm happy to pull a trailer, but I don't really feel comfortable doing that. So he's just gonna come back tomorrow and grab the rest of the stuff. It's really not much at all. It's just a bunch of loose things. We got a lot of junk. So anyway, feeling great. We are in no rush to meet the movers to unload today. That was the, I think, biggest problem we did last move. But in all honesty, we didn't have that much stuff when we were moving into this house since we were moving from an apartment. But since we've acquired some things over the year, we have a lot more this time. But we're gonna drive to Fort Worth, spend the night in the house. We've strategically packed it so our bed is like right at the end of the trailer, so we just have to open it and pull it out. And stay the night. Our movers that are gonna help us unload are gonna come tomorrow morning. But yeah, we did the same kind of U-Haul strap that we've done before. Basically, you get a U-Haul truck and you can get however many movers you need for a certain amount of time. But like I said, I think you're able to choose what moving service or whichever ones are recommended. So loved our movers today. They were so great. So yeah, exhausted, but the house is clean. And Remy and I are gonna be in Grant's truck driving, and Grant's gonna be in the U-Haul with my car on a trailer being pulled behind it. He is such a beast. He's so amazing and so great at planning and coordinating and strategizing and moving day. And it's one of the things I love about Grant is he is so organized with that type of thing, and he knows how to do it all. He knows how to drive a truck with a trailer attached, no problem. So yeah, thankful that I married a man who knows how to do all these things, because I surely could not do that. Maybe someday I'll be confident enough to drive a trailer, but I just don't want to do that today. So anyway, that is the plan. Feeling great, feeling so excited. And yeah, ready to hop on the road.
You can almost smell the cake that your grandma made on your birthday.
Have you ever laid on your back under a poplar tree, thinking about all your memories, looking at the sky, wondering why this feels like home?
Like a Tennessee river in the morning takes your breath without a
Officially made it to Fort Worth. The drive was not too bad, not too much traffic, but we did hit a couple of rainstorms. But we made it, and can't believe we're here. I'm gonna give you a quick little walk around. Nice. It's so private.
Well, it looks like a room there.
Yeah. Our bathroom. Love. Cute. This was the closet that I was telling y'all. It was a little bit smaller, what we're used to, but love the fireplace. And oh, huge coat closet, lovely. This is the dining room and a little bar area that goes into the kitchen. This is the room that will be my cloffice, and like has this little room, and then goes into here, and then those are two closets, which is nice. what a day. I just showered. Grant ordered us sweet green for dinner, so that's gonna get delivered in a few minutes. Overall, probably one of the, other than not everything fitting in the U-Haul truck, I would say overall it was a very smooth moving day. I just think in the past we've had like time constraints, and that's what made everything feel so rushed. And y'all know my least favorite thing in the world is to feel rushed. But like I said, we are here tonight. I made the bed and we're just gonna relax tonight. So tomorrow will be another big day as well. I'm excited to get some furniture in here and start decorating. Obviously it's gonna be a little bit of limbo for a while as we have just like all of our old furniture coming into a new space where everything doesn't fit quite right. So it'll take a little bit of creativity to get everything a little bit more situated. But first, shower in the new house review. This shower is so much better than our last shower. It's so big and the water pressure is so wonderful. Grant and I are both so just excited to be here and excited about this house. I feel like this isn't real. I feel like life right now just like isn't real. I feel like I'm still just like in shock. Did we really just move today? Which is why I feel like I'm not really sharing a lot about it on like social media. I just am trying to process it all myself. So I don't really have the words. I don't really know. I don't have all the answers, but I was telling Grant when we first looked at this place, I literally just like walked in and had such a good feeling about it, just an overwhelming sense of peace about it that I didn't even like, you know, look that much at the house. So really I've been like pleasantly surprised by how much like I actually do like really love this place. Like it's really, really nice. And we're just so lucky and so fortunate to be able to rent this home here. Anyways, just like I said, just trying to gather my thoughts and my feelings. It's, you know, unlocking a new chapter and it's so exciting. But just feeling tired, feeling grateful. Can't wait to climb into our cozy, clean bed and hopefully rest up for another big day of moving tomorrow. Hi you guys, what a day. I'm sorry I don't have like hardly any clips from today, but today is Monday that the movers came this morning and it has just been non-stop. Ever since this morning, the movers were great and helped us unload everything, but then Grant had to go pick up a U-Haul we had to return the U-Haul, pick up a new U-Haul for Grant to drive to Austin. He is currently in Austin right now getting the remaining items that we had and gonna bring it over. He's gonna drive back tonight. It's 3 hours from here to Austin, and so he's gonna get back late tonight, but he was like, you know what, I just wanna get it done and be done and have everything and turn in the key and close that book. So anyway, our sweet realtor came by today. Her name is Kalee Perry and she helped us find this perfect home, and she came by so I got to see her, catch up with her, and she brought this cute little happy for us that I want Grant to see it like cute like this, so I'm waiting for him to come home so I can open that. But I have been a busy bee today. I think because Grant was gone, I could just like get in my mojo and just like do my thing. I'm still very productive when Grant is here, but like, you know, sometimes we get distracted and we start talking about things and we just, you know, we just love being together so much. We have so much to talk about all the time. But anyway, these are all the boxes that I need to do something with because that's kind of a mess, but all the boxes that I unpacked and broke down. This is our little bar area, kitchen, our bedroom is pretty much done. This is stuff that needs, that door goes to a downstairs basement where Grant's office is. And so these are boxes that are too heavy for me to carry down there. But so this living room is a little bit tricky to configure. Nothing is permanent. I'm not sure how I want to lay this out. My goal was just to make it livable for the next couple of days. So this is livable and this will work great. Sweet Miss Remy and I, we went on a walk this afternoon and our neighborhood is just so cute. I love all the cute little homes and everything. And so yeah, that is the update for today. I am broken. I'm so exhausted. I just DoorDashed some dinner. I just DoorDashed some Thai food because Grant doesn't always love Thai food. So anytime I'm getting something for just me, I always get like either Chinese food or Thai food. This is from, I think it's from Thai-licious. We drove past this place today called Thai-licious and I was like, yes, Thai food. It had good reviews on DoorDash and their drunken noodles, which is my go-to order, looked really good. So let me grab a plate because I did all the plates. Okay, this looks and smells so good. I also got a little egg roll to go with it. Drunken noodles with chicken and an egg roll. So I'm about to enjoy this on the couch with Remy and just decompress before Grant gets home. Probably around 9 is when he's gonna get home. So we're just gonna chill. We don't have Wi-Fi or anything connected to the TV, so I might just grab my laptop and like watch some YouTube from my laptop. So those are the vibes for today.
Boxes everywhere. Nothing's really unpacked, but you need to go to sleep because.
Okay, what a day. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's probably close to 11. Grant arrived back home from Austin with a small like U-Haul trailer full of just like miscellaneous loose things, which are just honestly the worst. And mark my words, I'm never moving again. I'm just kidding, but hopefully by the time we move again, we'll be gazillionaires and can afford a like black tie, hands off, hands-free type of service. Oh, and I think Grant just got back. He's gonna shower. He's had the longest day. But yeah, lots more to unpack. I'll see you tomorrow.
Winding road. Let's just take the long way home. You've got me running in circles. I don't ever want to slow down.
Okay, updates for today. Also, please ignore this huge pimple on my face. My skin has just been breaking out lately. Lots of progress today. We got the Wi-Fi set up. We were supposed to get our washer and dryer delivered today, but they never ended up showing up. So hopefully they come sometime this week. Grant had an appointment in Dallas, and so he's headed back home. He was going to swing by Central Market and get us some groceries for dinner tonight. So hopefully we can have our first home-cooked meal tonight in our new house. I, like, these past couple of days have just been so crazy. I've been trying to not spend time on my phone, which has been easy because I've been so busy. Literally, I feel like I've been the Energizer bunny just from dawn till dusk. And anyway, it's always just like good for me with like big life change to like not spend a lot of time on my phone or on social media. And something that I have to like come to terms with, like as a people pleaser, is I have to remind myself that it's okay. Like I do not owe anyone and everyone like a full explanation life story. Like so many people were just like, well, why are you moving and what are you doing and why are you doing this? And I'm just like, it's my life, and there are like a million bajillion reasons why I make life choices. And you know, obviously my life is not perfect. It's far from perfect. And like I don't know, like ultimately I'm not in control of my life. Like I know that God's will be done in my life, and I just have to trust him with his plan. And anyways, I have to like come to peace. And I think being off my phone and like not really doing DMs or anything on Instagram has been good for me. And I guess I just feel like at the end of the day, if people really want to reach me or want to get to know me, they can email me or they can watch my YouTube videos. So many people being like, what? Had no idea you even had a YouTube, which I understand. My YouTube is small but mighty. I love my following that I have on here because I do feel like you guys actually know me. You see my day to day. Sorry, that would be Remy drinking. Anyway, I am excited to make dinner tonight. I'm excited to go on a walk with Grant. And yeah, this is the progress that we've made so far today in the living room. We readjusted this carpet a little bit and scooted it up a lot. This is such a big living room, but it's kind of funky to coordinate. Obviously, everything is temporary. Nothing is permanent in this space. I would love to get a big, like wooden square coffee table. And those obviously aren't staying there. We're going to mount the TV. We might be getting a bigger TV, in which case we might be getting a bigger console. Not really sure. I do like this. I'm happy with this. This piece of furniture was in my office, which means that I now need a new piece to go in my office. I need to like figure out my whole office. It was stressing me out today, so I just had to take a break and we'll revisit at a later date, won't we, dear? We will revisit at a later date. And I put this little table over here because until I get a real game table, like a square game table, this is going to be my little mahjong corner. I love playing mahjong, and I'm pretty sure I'm getting a mahjong set for my birthday, which is coming up this month. And so, Lord willing, once I get that, that will be my little mahjong table, and I have that set up and we can play mahjong because I love playing mahjong. And then I have this little corner, and I'm not married to this. We just had this piece of furniture. I don't even really like it, but I did have the idea. What if I did, you know, on Etsy, you can do custom table skirts. Like, what if I did a table skirt over this so it's like a pretty skirted table? And then I'm not sure about the artwork. Not sure if I like the mirror. I know we're going to do a mirror there, so I don't know. Is it weird to have a mirror and a mirror? I'm not sure. But yeah, that is the progress so far. And then, I mean, there's still boxes and everything everywhere, but it's good. The dining room, nothing has really moved because until I can't put the rug down or anything until the washer and dryer gets delivered because I'm going to be like wheeling it through there. So holding off on that. Like I said, I did get some of, well, I can show you closet progress. I don't know if I showed y'all the closet already, but AT&T guy came and he put the Wi-Fi router thingy behind this chair, so I'm able to hide that. Just ignore. Need to get a dresser because I'm over these plastic bins. Sorry, Remy was running away with Grant's hat. Obviously no home is perfect, and obviously, like, thankfully, you know, and obviously we're renting this house, but all of the lights, almost all of the floodlights are this fluorescent white light that I just cannot stand. And I realized that the reason I can't stand it is because like my eyes are blue, and apparently if you have blue eyes, your eyes are more sensitive to certain light. So I like only lamp light, only cozy warm light. But anyway, so this is my side of the closet. I did the 2 racks, and then I can really only do short dresses on the bottom rack. And then I was getting Grant's side situated, and I come in and it just totally came off. Like, nothing ripped. I guess it just, I'm not really sure. It was like all my hard work for nothing. It just fell and made a whole nother mess. So anyway, that's the update on that. Still so much to do. I feel like I've been doing so much and there's not much to show for it. That's how I'm feeling right now. So anyway, excited for Grant to come home, and he said dinner tonight's going to be a surprise. So we'll see what he comes up with.
Have you ever been driving down the highway, looking at the sunset? It'll make you forget all the troubles every day can bring.
Have you ever been staring up at the starlight, getting pretty close to midnight? Sounds just like the wind singing your name. Feels like home.
Like a Tennessee river in the morning takes your breath without a warning.
Feels like home.
Like smoke rising up from the mountains, all the beauty stuff.
Feels like home.
Like Elvis and Dolly singing a melody that's bringing you home.
Hello, checking in after yet another very productive day. Sorry I don't have a ton of footage from today, but it was a good day. Very busy. I'm really allowing myself this week to be as productive as possible and get the house as settled as possible, just so that we can enjoy it. You know, I'm like, let me push myself really hard this week, that way I can relax and we can just enjoy it. But I guess it was yesterday, Grant and I went and signed up for a gym membership, which I know is very important to us in our morning routine. And so this morning we went to the new gym and it was really great. Always love getting a workout in to start the day. Took Remy on her walk around the neighborhood, and then I worked on the closet, which I'll show y'all. Grant had to go get a different size dowel rod because his fell, like I showed y'all. So anyway, I got a new rod and it works great. And I was able to do a little bit of organization. And then we had the washer and dryer get delivered today, which is great. So now we can do laundry. We ended up buying a washer and dryer. I believe it's an LG. Grant is the research guy and the logistics guy. He does all the research and compares what's the best model, what's the best bang for your buck, what's the best deal. And so that is, we ended up with an LG, and I can show you all that too later if I can remember. But then yesterday we were at Best Buy and we were looking at TVs because we need a new TV. We only own one TV, and it's a TV that Grant's had since college, and it's been great. I obviously, as you can imagine, have been dreaming of the day we could get a Samsung frame TV because you'll know, I just want the vibes, I want the aesthetics. I don't really care so much about the actual TV. We don't really watch a ton of TV other than like at nighttime, because I really just wanted to like look pretty. So Grant surprised me today and brought home a Samsung frame TV, and I just ordered, we were looking at frames, I just ordered the frame that I want. So the frame is like Amazon Prime, so I'll get it tomorrow. So I can show you all the TV tonight without the frame, but then I can show you all the frame. Lots of exciting things. Like I said, this week we are doing the most. And then after this week, we're chilling. I was also trying to configure my office. Y'all know I had mentioned in a previous video that I'm planning on doing like a built out IKEA office situation, clawfice, you know, like closet office, since our closet in this room is really small. And so Grant measured that with me today, and we ordered that, so that'll get here next week. So be sure to subscribe so you can see that in the next vlog, what that looks like. It's gonna look really cute, I think. But tonight we took Grandma on a walk. I just popped in a Babs sheet pan, the gnocchi and sausage sheet pan dinner. That's our favorite. I actually made a double batch of it. That way I can save the rest for lunch, because we've gotten in a bad habit of not eating lunch, and then I'm like so starving for dinner. So I ordered groceries just today. That's what we're having tonight. And yeah, so feeling great and starting to feel a little bit more settled with each day. So as promised, this is the current closet strat. Got that fixed. And obviously this is not perfect. Obviously need to do a trip to the Container Store. I wish these shelves were a little bit deeper. I have to fold these like pretty skinny so that they stay. I was giving Grant a hard time because Grant is very clean and very, I don't know, he's very clean. He's great at doing like a deep clean, but when it comes to like tidiness and organization, I feel like it is not his strong suit. But he argues that he can find anything that he needs at any given time. Like he knows where all of his things are, which I beg to differ. But let me know, like, is there a difference? Do y'all feel like there's a difference between like being tidy, organized, and like being clean? And I feel like if you know where everything is, that doesn't count as being tidy and organized. And anyway, I'm here to help him. I love organizing, and this is obviously not top of my list right now, this particular closet. And it's nice that it's, you know, we're just gonna close the door and not have to look at it. It is not priority, but anyway, most of my clothes are in bins upstairs, but like I feel like mine is, you know, it's a little bit more organized, and I might end up getting Grant another dresser. These are really skinny dressers. Well, this is one skinny dresser that we had when we were in Boston that holds all of my like athletic gear and PJs. I think Grant might need one. But also, eventually down the line, not priority, but it has been on my list for a long time, is I want to upgrade or not upgrade because these nightstands are fine, but I want to get different ones that have more storage, like 3 chest drawer bedside tables. I think would really help with our limited closet space. We originally had these made. My dad designed these, and we had them made to match with our other bed, the queen size bed that is in the guest room now. So I'll just put these in the guest room since we don't have nightstands up there, and get new, I'm thinking like a dark chestnut wooden 3 drawer situation, obviously a different lamp. And anyway, so that's on the list. Lots of things on the list right now. Trying to pick priorities. And here is the frame TV without the frame. I ended up getting like a gold, antique gold type of frame that gets here tomorrow. And then I'm thinking we will get a different, bigger kind of console. I'll do 2 sconces. I want something a little bit, maybe a little bit taller, but it'll depend on what the frame looks like, a little bit wider. And then I'm gonna put this console behind here, behind the sofa, so we have a little bit more height here. And this console, this was one of our first pieces that we got when we moved to Boston. It's tiny, it's just from Amazon. It's not my favorite thing in the whole world. I'd be fine to see her go. So we'd hypothetically put that here. These footstools I'll probably end up putting underneath there to hide any cordage. We're good. It's good for now. You know what I mean? But these are just the things, mental notes that will just make changes over time. And are you gonna hang those for me? Are you hanging my gallery wall? Best husband in the world award. This gallery wall that we got again from our Boston apartment that has carried us through. I still love it so much. These frames are from Amazon. The prints are from Etsy. I have it linked in my LTK. I decided I want them right here on this wall because I can look at them and enjoy them when I'm in the kitchen. And they're also herbs. Like this is thyme. They have like dill, cilantro. So I thought it was very kitchen-esque. What you think, Rem? Did you enjoy your dinner?
Take this road, oh, this winding road. Let's just take the long way home.